Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome back to Geek Visuals Entertainment, or welcome to Geek Visuals Entertainment if you're here for the first time. I am your host, Hoover, as always, and this is, of course, a follow up from our last video where I watched the trailer. I said I was going to do it, and here we are. We are looking at the very first gameplay reveal trailer for Dragon Age, the Veilguard. So we'll see how the gameplay is compared to the trailer. Uh, Yeah, you know what? This is a 20 minute. They said it was 15, but it's a 20-minute long video, so we'll see how it goes. But this video is long enough, so I ain't finna do too much talking at the start of this thing. We just finna go right into it and see how this video game stuff is. We'll probably go through it once, watch the whole thing through, and then after that, we'll kind of stop. We'll go back. We'll look through some anything we need to look through and whatnot. But for now, let's just start this thing. I'm excited for it. Let's start. Of course.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Let's share this little snippet on social media here. The hell is that?
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Look, level 1 road. Backstory. Shadow dragons.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons.
That
I
voice
have to
does
talk
not
him down.
does not match that character.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Hold on. Let's lift this down a little bit. I think my poor little laptop struggling doing this, doing OBS and streaming 4K. Let's see if that works.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Definitely reminds me of
The whole
how
world is going to look
Inquisition
a lot
started.
like this. Come on, this way. It
Is
should
that
get us
a,
to Harding.
is that a pride demon?
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
Hey, dialogue wheels back. Same icons from Inquisition.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't
Call
worry,
my name.
scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Was it a name? Is Rook a name or is it a title?
We got company.
I've been wondering that. Damn, I didn't want to pause. Well, we might do it like this because you know don't want to make it too long. But they called him Rook. That's what his name was at the start, and then she called him Rook by name. I was wondering after the first one, like, will they have a name like Hawk, like like an actual family name, like a real name like Hawk, or are we gonna go back to more of like a title, like the Warden, the Champion, the Inquisitor, something like that? So we'll see. Also, they have a background. I don't know if that's more like how it was in Inquisition with the where it's more built around like your race, or if we might be going a little bit more closer to Origins, and it's a there's multiple ones to pick from depending on race and class. But we'll see.
Demons, here they come.
Hey, that's very interesting. One, it looks like rogues can use swords again. You couldn't do that. We haven't been able to do that since Origins. And two, it looks like you can freely switch between a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. They've kept those separately. Again, since Origins, they've kept it separately. You either rocking as a rogue, you either rocking double daggers or you're rocking a bow and arrow. You can't do both. But it seems like they're kind of going back to some Origin stuff, and you can do both at the same time.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
The healing.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
Venatori. That was the name. I tried to remember that in the last video when I was watching the trailer. I couldn't remember their names. Venatori. So I was right because I was like they kind of have the gear similar to the Venatori gear from Inquisition. So they are still around. So that's pretty interesting. Also, I think we're gonna do it like this. We're kind of gonna pause as it goes through because your boy ain't your boy ain't rocking no super souped up PC here. My little laptop is already doing its best just to do it like this. So I think we'll go through it like this. We'll just go through it once, so we won't have any major issues here. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Um, the environment looks really good. It's staying sharp so far. Also I got a better look. It does look like it is more double daggers and not an actual sword. It does seem like it's two daggers and not a sword. But still, I'm able to use daggers and bow and arrow at the same time. I wonder if that's just specific to the rogue class, or are we going back to more of a melee and the range weapon set like they did for Origins. So we'll see.
I hate these assholes.
God, now it's going to be stuck in my head. That's a dagger, but the other one definitely looks. That is a sword. That's a long sword. So maybe you can go back to wielding uh long swords as rogues again.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Oh, come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all!
Hold on, we gotta take a look at this. The I'm again slipping on what the heck this is called, but the is this our power wheel with all of our abilities that are outside of the hotkey selection. Static strike fires two bolts, dealing damage independently but traveling along the same path. Oh, ability wheel. I'm stupid. It says it right there. Ability wheel. That's what that's what I meant to say. Also, this seems more of like a mage ability.
Tetris! The Venatori own these streets!
Predatory run these streets. Saying, no, this is my block now, cuz.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Yeah, that definitely seems like a damn. Okay, Varric, that definitely seems more like a magic ability, which is interesting as you're playing as a rogue. Class blending, maybe.
Alright, harding. Not the worst timing.
Ice mage,
Nev,
private investigator.
it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along.
Is that
I
a
definitely
sword?
wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neb Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help.
Hold on, that's I told you, boy ain't got boy ain't got no hype, super souped up PC here. Let's knock this down a little one. We don't care too much about the resolution. We just need to play through pretty smooth here.
Help us find solace. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friend said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
So you know what? It kind of looks more along the. Actually, I think it's the wield seems to be more how it was for Inquisition. Also, maybe a little bit how it was in two. I've seen a little uh the charming option, and then the more stoic, agreeable option. They talk about the shadow dragons a lot, and like I said, when they first showed the character, it said that was their background. So that might be a choice you can make with background you have. So I wonder how much. they will talk about it if you have a different one. And it definitely seems to be all in game, conversations. They said it as opposed to being like a cutscene. So I do wonder how it would work into that for another one, another background or whatever.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic.
She has a
Similar to
little
what you get in
veil on. I was
Elven
wondering what that
ruins.
line was across her nose. I thought it was like a scar or
I
something.
traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual.
Same place from
Power involved. I've
Trespasser.
never seen
It looks
anything
like.
it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Are these brand new demons or are these just redesigned demons? They kind of look like um what the heck were those what were the ice demons from Inquisition? Despair? They kind of look like Despair demons, but a little different. Clearly there's a difference in like color, which clearly means these look like more like electrical ones. This is probably more of like a fire one. Now what is this? Because the other one had another one too. Okay, so they got some kind of protection over them, a shield maybe. That could possibly be a barrier on this one. It kind of has the same color as the barrier spell from Inquisition. So this is probably armor, and that's barrier. Bro, was that a parry indicator? So yeah, is this a parry indicator? A parry indicator? And they also have indicators for like ranged attacks. I've seen them multiple times. The little arrow. So it seems like combat is going to be a lot more involved than it was in the past. Very similar to I'm literally playing it right now. Spider-Man, like Spider-Man 2, that Spider-Man, Batman, Arkham esque combat where there's a lot of dodging and a lot of combos, a parry system. That's good. That's pretty cool. It does seem like the natural evolution of the of Dragon Age's combat. Came a long way since those origin days.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
The team battles their way deeper into Arlethan Forest until they arrive at Solas's ritual site. Bro, that definitely looks like some kind of. It definitely looks like a pride demon. Like the whole head sculpt with the multiple eyes and the arms. This looks like a pride demon, but I don't know if it's just the new redesign for this game or if it's some kind of new variant, like directly created from Solas, or with the Veil Tear, some stuff that Solas is doing that's causing him to kind of change or mutate or something. Like I mentioned, the last ones kind of look like despair demons a little bit. And this is definitely like a pride demon, but a different kind. So I don't know if it's like the new redesign and it's just how they look now, or if this is some kind of variant, some kind of mutated variant or something. Oh, no, it says right there, pride demon. There you go.
Have to stop this demon quickly.
That's weekend. But of course, it's an electrical ability, so I'm not gonna do too much because the pride demon is an electrical abilities itself.
Watch the lightning!
Okay, yeah, it seems like a barrier and a shield. Level indicator probably. This thing is level 4. We like level 1. God. Was it Inquisition? This little evade, I believe it was called evade. I believe it was called evade. Ooh. It made like a electrical blade. That looks like static trap.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
I know we're probably not gonna get. I can't see it. I gotta. The timeline is in the way, but there's something down here. It's like a gauge and has like 2 dots on it. I wonder what that is. Is that like the new focus meter maybe? Yeah. We'll see. You'll see it when it disappears. Yeah, underneath the hotkeys, there's some kind of gauge of purple energy down there. I wonder what that is.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Ah, the Dread Wolf. Are we actually gonna see him in this gameplay preview? Oh yeah, there he is right there.
All right, I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me.
I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Those are the words. Those are the words spoken of a motherfucker who ends up getting off in the heat of battle. You can't do me. Don't do my boy Varric like that. Bioware, come on now. Don't do my boy like that. Now, come on.
While I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
Approvals are back.
He was my
there.
friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Son of a bitch, Solas.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
So it's gotta be new staffs. This is very small for a staff.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken.
This dagger he's holding is gonna be important because I immediately picked this up. That's the same dagger the main character is holding in the main art in the main promo art they debuted with the trailer the other day. That's the same dagger your main character is holding in that image. So that dagger is important.
Precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Don't make Bianca Bianca, no! What the fuck?
People are always dying. It is what they do.
I was about to say, don't let Bianca start talking now.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
So is that just a very small staff? Very slowly take down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Yeah, fuck you, Solas. Oh, that was a great shot. With the fucking veil tear opening behind him. What the hell was that? You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Like in that, you can see him. Okay, so that that was pretty darn good. Oh shit, my whole face cam went out, y'all. My whole face cam that went out. I don't know why, but it did. But y'all can still hear me though. Just we'll just get rid of that. Just listen to my voice here. Just listen to my voice. So that was pretty good. Also, I've been watching the video the whole time. I don't even know how long that's been out, but that's what happens when you just do these things impromptu. That was pretty good. I liked what I saw in there. I s- I've been seeing a lot of people from the gameplay trailer was kind of disappointed from like the art style and the way things looked. I think this I hope it might change a few people's mind because it looks good, and they're still keeping the very dark, serious aesthetic to it. Um, I don't think the new art style is anything crazy different. The game has gotten freaking updated with the new designs and new looks every game. Again, like this thing stretches like three game three console generations now. Like Origins and 2 dropped in like the 360 era. Inquisition came out in what the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 era, and now we're getting this. So it makes sense that a lot of stuff will change. But man, it looks really good. I'm excited. I was worried somebody was going to die, and little did I know it would turn out that it was it would turn out that it was Bianca that died there. So that sucks. But yeah, man, this looks really good. I liked everything I saw there. I'm very interested on like uh class and abilities because they're playing as a rogue, but that was very much like some we're back for a little bit. But that was very much like a maze like ability, that lightning strike move. So very interested to see that. Let's see if we got backgrounds coming up. Let's see if I can go back to where that part popped up when they first showed like who your character is. Let's, let's turn. I didn't want to mute it. I just want to turn down a little bit. Oh, there it is. So Rook again. I don't know if that's a name or if it's a title. I would guess it's probably the title of our character, like Inquisitor and the Warden and the Champion. I would guess Rook because we're new to this whole thing of this new non Inquisition light we're a part of here now. So yeah, backstory Shadow Dragon. So it seems like there's a backstory option. Like I said, is it things that are radically different and very immersive like it was for Origins, or is it just kind of like a simple setup for your past like it was in Inquisition? Um because you know you had some backstory stuff there, like the reason you were at the Enclave was due to your race, mostly race and class. So but it was never a fully involved thing. So I'm interested to see that. I'm interested the combat. Combat looks really good. It looks really fun. It looks more engaging than it has in the past. Like I said, with these aiming indicators, it seems to be a parry system. There was a parry system in Inquisition, but it was an actual skill that you had to activate, like every other ability and skill, and it never really worked out too well, at least for me. And it was like a maze specific one, so I wonder if we're gonna get some new things here. But yeah, man, I'm still very excited. I'm very excited to see a lot more from this game. I would hope that this reveal trailer kind of quelled some things because a lot of people were shitting on it from the reveal trailer, talking about it's Dragon Age Fortnite. Uh, you know what I mean? But like the art style, I feel like has been utilized very well. And now seeing it in action is definitely like not as distinctive as it looked to be in that first reveal trailer.
Everyone all
Like
right?
Good enough.
it's
Let's get
still
to
like
Solus.
this still looks good. It still looks like Dragon Age, just with more boost up graphics now. Like yeah, like that looks like Dragon Age. It doesn't look as obvious as it kind of looked in that gameplay trailer. And Dishonor was the game I was thinking of that it kind of looks like. But this still looks good, and I hope it still looks this good when the game actually comes out. But we'll have to see. But yeah, man, I like it. It that this is really cool. We gotta get a moment of silence for our girl Bianca. We gotta get a moment of silence for our girl Bianca. Damn shame, damn shame. But but anywho, that's all for me here today. A lot of good things I've seen in here. A lot of questions. A lot of things to wonder about. What's the story of this dagger? Because like I said, it's the dagger that the character has in like that main artwork. So what's the story there? Who actually I want to go before we end it off, I'm gonna go right to like that last image there, if I can get to it pretty well. Because the veil opened and clearly like what the hell is that? Like he is very that look seems to be some surprise. Like whatever he just opened up to didn't seem to be what he originally planned for it to open up to. Like, what is this? What are those? Are those maybe the other elven gods? Because he did say he just locked them away. They aren't dead, they're just locked away somewhere in the fade. Is it them? Is it because they fought the elven gods that Solas is a part of, him and damn, I can't even remember her name. The one that oh wow, I'm finna get my Dragon Age card revoked. I can't think of their names. Um damn it, Morgan's mother cannot. I am spacing on her name, but the elven goddess that the spirit she possessed, that Solas took at the end of Inquisition. The two of them, they became the whole Parthenon became gods because they defeated a previous enemy, and they were called the Forgotten Ones. So that it was an older enemy, and beating them is what made them gods. It's what made them so powerful and so popular. Like you said in Trespasser, there was a war, and when the war was done, the generals became gods after the victory. So could those be the old enemies that they fought? Maybe that's just a theory. That's just a game theory. But anywho, yeah, I like what I saw. It looks really good. The combat looks engaging. The environments look great. This definitely gives me definitely is reminiscent of the start of Inquisition. Um, and it seems like a lot of Inquisition remnants are still very much active. Clearly, Harding and Varric, the Venatori are still around. I wonder what their mission statement is now with Corypheus being dead. Yeah, so I'm interested to see a lot of what's going on, a lot and all happening. But anywho, I'm sorry y'all heard that. That was unintentional. But anywho, thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think about the Veilguard gameplay reveal trailer? Did you like it? Are you still kind of on the fence? Are you still worried about how the game would be? Um, Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe. The freaking my watching of the reveal trailer is like far it's far and ahead of the most viewed video I've ever done. So maybe doing things in a timely manner is while shit's popping and popular is probably the best way to go. But I move slow and I'm lazy as hell, so I don't know how I don't know how on point we could be continue to be with some of this stuff. But yeah, of course, we'll be following the release of Dragon Age, the Veilguard, all the way up until released here on the channel. We're going to start pretty soon. Um, Start uploading the original Origins 2 and Inquisition. We're gonna get those up on the channel. We're gonna get some walkthroughs on the channel. So make sure you subscribe so you get those and you can see me play the trilogy from the start and the choices I make and the decisions I make. I'm pretty much just gonna make the same choices. I'm a Bioware person. I pretty much play these games multiple times and just make the exact same choices every time with very little difference. So that's probably what we're going to do yet again. So we'll do that. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we also got some walkthroughs of Cyberpunk and Spider-Man also as well. So feel free to check those out. Feel free to check out the podcast as well. If you're new here, I've been doing the podcast for 4 years now. So there's a lot of stuff you can listen to and check out. We're only just now transitioning to the YouTube stuff. So, that'd be fun. Get in on the ground floor down here at Geek Vision. So thank you very much. But anywho, I'm not gonna keep you guys too much longer. So everybody, always remember, let's end this off on the good old YouTube finishing screen there. Yeah. Let's end off on there. Fall 2024. Always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay awesome, and stay safe out there. You got demons falling through veil tears all up and through here. So until next time, everybody, I will speak to you all later. Goodbye.